How to increase member retention in the membership site. 3 characteristics of an effective onboarding sequence. An onboarding sequence of emails engages your new members and gets them to start using the site. Now, in turn, this creates satisfaction and boosts retention. So, here are the characteristics every onboarding sequence ought to possess. A good sequence makes frequent contact. Initially, you may contact members every day or every other day for the first week. After that, you should be touching base weekly. Now, a good sequence offers tips and tools not found in the membership site materials. This keeps members engaged and opening emails. Now, a good sequence encourages people to take action. Say, for example, you might reiterate a specific benefit of the membership site and then encourage the member to download and read or use the specific content that will help the member get the benefit. Next, the 4 things your introductory email must include. Now, the very first email you send to your new members needs to help maintain excitement in your site. To that end, this first email should do the following. Thank them for becoming a member. Now let them know how much you appreciate them choosing your site, even though they had other options. Remind them of the benefits of the site. Doing so will help them reduce buyer's remorse, which reduces refunds and churn. Also, tell them what to expect. In here, you set expectations for the membership site as well as the emails they'll be receiving from you. Be sure to build anticipation for what's coming over the next few weeks. Call them to action. Finally, tell your new members what you want them to do next. For example, you might point them towards a quick start guide so that they can start enjoying the benefits of the site. Next, swipe this welcome letter template. Now, if you've set up a membership area, then it's a good idea to show your new members a welcome letter or a video when they first log in. Now, here's a simple template you can use. Welcome to, you can cite the membership site name. I'm very excited and happy about your decision to join. And once you start using the materials inside this site, you're going to be really happy too. That's because so you remind the member of the big benefits they'll receive once they start using the membership materials here. Now, before you jump in, let me give you a quick overview of this membership site. Here's what you'll find. And list the major components of the site, such as the membership site materials, where to get the bonuses, the recommended resources. You can also include a link to a private group, your contact information as well, and whatever other links are inside your site. Now, there's lots of good stuff to get to, but I suggest you start. In here, you tell them where to start and why they should start there. Click here to get started. Now, provide them a link to a quick start guide or some other link where you want them to go first. Now, thank you again for joining. I'll see you inside. Now, here's the next idea. The number 1 way to get members excited about their membership. The key here is to share content that will give your new members a quick win. This is a tip or tool they can put to work immediately and start seeing good results quickly too. For example, if you have a copywriting site, you might share a way to tweak a headline to boost conversions. Members can take just a few minutes to tweak their own headlines using your tip and see the results immediately. Now, this builds momentum, excites members, and motivates them to dive into the rest of your content. Now, 5 ways to get members engaged and active. Encouraging your members to get interactive and participate is a good way to keep them engaged, active, and happy. Here are some of the top ways to get members engaged. Hold webinars. So be sure to make time to answer questions at the end. You can also create a private group. Then encourage members to introduce themselves, answer questions, and ask their own questions as well. You can also build a private blog. Post great content on the blog and then encourage members to contribute in the comments section. You can also offer group coaching. You can solicit questions during the week and then select the best questions to answer. Other than that, you can ask for feedback and then implement suggestions to improve your membership site, which brings us to the next set of ideas. 6 tips for creating an engaging private group. Now, if you set up a private group such as a Facebook group and just expect it to become active all on its own, then you're likely to be disappointed. That's why you want to put these tips to work for you. Encourage people to join the group and introduce themselves immediately. Now make this as part of your onboarding sequence. Post thought-provoking posts. Then ask members, what do you think? Ask members to contribute tips. For example, you might share your 3 favorite tips and then ask members to share theirs. Encourage members to share their experiences. For example, you might ask members to share the mistakes they made when they first started. You can also consider offering perks for participation. Say, for example, members who post a certain number of times get access to valuable bonuses. Post regularly, and this will keep members coming back to see what's new. Next, 2 tips for creating group coaching sessions. Adding group coaching tends to boost value and get members to be more active. Now check out these tips for making the most of group coaching sessions. Do experiment. You might offer live video coaching and text-based coaching in a private group to see which one works best for your audience. Do showcase your expertise. Now, if you're collecting questions ahead of time and answering them all at once, then insert your own questions that showcase your expertise. Sometimes members don't know the best questions to ask, so you can help them by inserting questions that will help them the most. Next, the number 1 key to boosting retention. If you have an ongoing or fixed-term membership site, then you need to keep track of when people tend to drop out. Once you identify the point where people tend to cancel, you can increase retention by making membership content more valuable and offering delayed bonuses to keep members active. For example, if members tend to drop out right before the 4th month, then offer one of your best bonuses at the beginning of the 4th month. Now, why live events make great bonuses? A live event like a webinar makes a great bonus for these reasons. It has a high perceived value since it's a live event. You can record it and offer the replays as part of your bonus package. You can also offer regular webinars such as one per month that will keep members engaged, active, and looking forward to the next event. You can also pitch a related offer at the end. Thus, this bonus pulls double duty and it keeps members active and it gets members opening their wallets to purchase a related offer. Which brings us to the next point. 20 kinds of bonuses your audience will love. When some marketers think of bonuses, they immediately think of reports. Those are great, yes, but here are other bonuses you might consider offering to your audience. Bonus modules or lessons, videos, audios, access to a related membership site, access to a private group, apps or software or plugins, multi-part e-course, checklist, cheat sheets, templates, swipes, planners, some done-for-you services or coaching or consulting, access to a live webinar, webinar recordings, access to your marketing partners' products, discounts on popular products, physical products such as a home study course, and yes, you can also offer valuable reports and ebooks. Now, 2 keys for making members feel special. When members feel special, they tend to remain members for the long term. To that end, here are two keys for making members feel special. Greet members personally on webinars. If you spend a few minutes before and after webinars talking to people, as well as interacting in other ways, such as in a group, your members will feel special and valued. Give members a special name. Say, for example, members of the Wedding Bee Forum are referred to as bees, which makes them feel special and part of the group. Here's the next tip. Offer a troubleshooting guide. Now, the idea here is to give people some way to diagnose the problem if and when they get stuck. For example, you can offer marketers a checklist of problems to look for that may cause a high cart abandonment rate. Give top members responsibility. Now, if you have a private group or forum, then give some of your most active members some responsibility, such as making them group moderators. Not only does this make the members feel special, but it also helps them take ownership of the site. As an added bonus, those extra moderators will help you keep your group active and engaged. Now, schedule live events with a global audience in mind. Now, whether you are doing webinars or even live text-based coaching, be sure to schedule them with your global audience in mind. Your best bet is to schedule them on a variety of days as well as at various times of the day to accommodate different time zones and work schedules. Do exit surveys. Now, the only way to know for sure why people cancel their membership is to ask them. To that end, do exit surveys to find out how you can improve your site. You might also offer them something valuable for free, such as a free month in the site if they answer your survey. Though, keep in mind that doing so could bias their answers. Now, win back customers who cancel. When members cancel, you have an opportunity to win them back. Here are a few ideas. Give them the option to downgrade to a lower membership tier. You can also offer a discount for the next few months if they remain members. Provide a valuable bonus if they choose to join again. Next, be sure your site is user-friendly. You want to be sure that your members have good experience every time they log in. To that end, do these two things. Train your customer service staff carefully so that you know members are receiving good care. You'll also want to monitor exchanges to be sure the care meets your exact standards. And check that your site is performing well. From time to time, check that all links, forms, and scripts work. You also want to optimize page speed to create a better experience. Next, encourage participation through accountability. Now, if you have a platform for your members, whether it's a forum, group, or even just a blog with commenting, then create an accountability thread. This is where members check in, share their goals, and report their progress. This is a great tool for getting members to take action and start getting good results. Encourage success stories. The idea here is to encourage members to share their success stories with you. Ideally, they can share their successes on a member platform, such as in a private group if you've set one up. Otherwise, they can send them to you via email and you can then share them with other members in your regular newsletter. Now, it's a simple thing, but it makes members feel special. It inspires them and it keeps them active in your site. Recognize successful members. The idea here is to create a Hall of Fame on your site where you showcase successful members. Not only is this inspirational for other members, but it makes the showcased members feel special. As an added bonus, if you make this page public, Then it helps convert prospects to paying members. Publish a content calendar. If you have an ongoing monthly membership site, then publish a content calendar for members so that they know what's coming. Don't just list topics though. Build anticipation by sharing the benefits of what they'll be learning about. Offer the pause option. Sometimes, marketers try to scare people into not canceling their membership, but saying they'll need to start all over if they cancel. However, you need to recognize them. Sometimes life happens and people can't focus on their training for a month or two or even more. That's why you'll want to give people the option to pause their membership. And when they rejoin, they can pick up exactly where they left off. Conclusion: you just discovered 101 tips, tricks, and best practices to build and grow your membership site. The key here is to start putting these tips to work for you right away because the sooner you do, the sooner you'll start seeing great results.